In today's episode, we follow Adam, a young man with a warm heart and an unshakable spirit. After enduring life's toughest storms, Adam once helped Huyen and Dee find their way through the darkest days. Now, standing in the midst of a bustling city, his heart longs for one more chance to see them again, the very people who shared his most cherished memories. This journey isn't just about a reunion. It's a story of faith, perseverance, and the dream of building a peaceful home for all three of them. But will Adam find them in this sea of strangers? And what emotional twists await just around the corner, that little house, once filled with laughter and memories of happier days. But now, under the scorching summer sun, only Adam remains. He sits quietly in the corner of the kitchen, watching the small flame flicker beneath the pot. The wind whistles through the cracks of the old wooden window, adding to the silence that hangs heavy in the air. Memories of Huyen and de flood back so vivid, they squeeze at Adam's heart. Maybe it's time to leave. Staying here alone is unbearable. The thought slips into his mind and refuses to let go. Stepping into the tiny garden, Adam picks a few greens for a simple lunch. Every movement is slow, deliberate, as if he's clinging to what little warmth is left. His eyes wander across the yard, once alive, with children's laughter, now quiet, except for the rustle of leaves and the weight of longing. The worry for his ailing mother gnaws at him. If I stay here, how will I ever save enough for her medicine? The burden grows heavier by the minute. Finally, Adam packs a few worn clothes into a small bag. Before stepping away, he turns back for one last look at the house, once a shelter. Once his happiness, now just an empty shell. His eyes sting, but he forces himself to walk away. He crosses sunlit fields and the clear stream where laughter once echoed. At last he stands before Huyen's old home, overgrown with weeds, abandoned and still. Yet in Adam's heart, those familiar voices still linger. You must have left too. I wonder when I'll ever see Dee and Huyen again. The ache follows Adam with every step, leaving behind an empty house and bittersweet memories. Ahead lies an unknown road, one that may hold pain, or perhaps the chance for something new. In stark contrast to the emptiness, Adam left behind the little house where Dee and Huyen live is alive with quiet peace, a place where three hearts beat as one bound by hope for a better tomorrow. Under the soft glow of the afternoon sun, the sound of hammering and drilling fills the yard. Dee, his shirt soaked through with sweat, works patiently leaf by leaf, rebuilding their home. Sweat traces down his sun-kissed face, weathered by wind and hardship, but his eyes shine with joy. It's the joy of a man who finally gets to rebuild a home for the people he loves most. The breeze rustles through the bamboo, carrying with it the scent of fresh earth and the countryside. The final strike of the hammer echoes a small sound, yet heavy with effort and hope. Dee straightens his back, takes a deep breath of cool air, and feels the weight on his shoulders lift. The roof is done strong, steady, just like his heart, that has finally found where it belongs. He breaks into a wide smile, pride lighting up his face. His voice rings across the yard, warm and full of life. Huyen. It's finished. From the porch, Huyen looks up. Her eyes glimmer, catching the golden light of sunset. A gentle smile spreads across her lips, simple, yet enough to warm Dee's heart after all the storms they've weathered. For a moment, the whole world feels like it's just the two of them, until the sound of a child's laughter drifts in. There, in the yard, little Maya runs around playfully with the family dog, BB. Her giggles mix with the rustling leaves and the evening breeze, creating a melody of pure happiness. No grand gestures, no perfect words, just that laughter alone is enough to remind Huyen she made the right choice, choosing D, choosing to stay, and choosing to build a real home. D walks over and gently brushes the dust from Huyen's hair, his rough hands tender with gratitude. Let's make a special dinner tonight to celebrate this moment. Huyen squeezes his calloused hand, her voice soft, yet full of warmth. You should rest for a while. I'll start cooking. A cool breeze sweeps through, carrying the scent of bamboo fresh soil and the faint warmth of the fire burning inside. Soft chatter and the sweet sound of Maya's laughter blend with the hum of nature, forming a harmony of peace so perfect it makes you forget every hardship that came before. In that moment, Dee knows every storm, every sleepless night, every tear was worth it, because he's finally found his true home with Huyen, with Maya, and with the laughter of happiness that will echo here forever. In a tiny kitchen, wisps of smoke curl upward, mingling with the comforting aroma of boiled greens and slow-simmered chicken. Huyen leans over the crackling fire, her hands moving quickly, yet her eyes remain soft and full of quiet warmth. Each pop of the wood echoes in the stillness, as if time itself slows down, letting every fleeting moment carve itself into memory. Out in the yard, little Maya plays with her puppy, BB. When the sweet scent of the chicken stew drifts through the air, her voice rings out in pure excitement. Mom, it smells so good. Huyen glances up, her face glowing with pride. Maya's innocent smile, bright and unguarded, is what keeps her strong, even through the hardest days. To anyone else, it's just a simple remark. But to Huyen, it feels like the highest praise, a reminder of why she carries this family on her shoulders. Just then, Dee steps inside, sweat still clinging to his hair from hours of work outside. He sits down beside her, his gaze soft as it lingers on the simple meal she's prepared, humble yet brimming with love. Smells amazing. You've really outdone yourself, he says with a warm, genuine smile. Huyen doesn't reply. She just smiles, small and quiet, yet enough to fill Dee's chest with warmth. He helps her set the table, carefully placing each bowl and plate onto the worn wooden mat. It's nothing fancy, but somehow this meal feels priceless. The kind of happiness only found in togetherness after hardship. As the three of them gather around, Maya's laughter mingles with the soft hum of conversation. Then Dee speaks, voice calm but heavy with determination. Tomorrow, I'll head to the next village to look for work. I've got to try harder for you and Maya. Huyen pauses for a beat. Her eyes flicker with worry, but she quickly hides it behind a gentle smile. You've already done so much. Thank you. Laughter fills the tiny house, simple yet more precious than anything they've ever known. In that moment, Huyen realizes that no matter what hardships await them, she'll endure. Because beside her is Day, the quiet strength holding them together, and Maya, the purest source of hope in their lives. A cool breeze sweeps through the porch, carrying the scent of fresh grass and wood smoke. And in that instant, it whispers a quiet truth. Real happiness often lives in the simplest moments like these.